Hello, good evening. So good to have you with us. I'm Kate Scott, Theiry Henry, Jamie Carragher, Micah Richards. As we always say, come on in.
Come on in.
So good to have you with us tonight. Yes, that's one of the big stories. One of the other big stories tonight, of course, is the fact that Lille and Aston Villa have made the top 8. That means they are automatically through to the round of 16. That comes at the expense of AC Milan and Atalanta, who drop out of that top 8. They're into the playoffs, but they do still have work to do to get to the round of 16. Manchester City managed to get the last playoff spot. They finished in 22nd place in the Champions League table.
Yes.
It's worth celebrating all the same.
Oh,
right?
100%. I was nervous before, but you know what? With Guardiola and covering the team, I was so... What's up, Jamie? I was so confident.
Okay,
honestly.
so, well, were you? But anyway, let's take you over to the Etihad and see a couple of former friends of yours. Why not? We're going to welcome into the show Mateo Kovacic, Josko Gvardiol. Good evening!
Bravo! KK!
Go ahead.
Chesty Tom!
Voila.
All good?
All good.
I was
Yeah,
nervous for
good,
90 minutes. You guys must have been nervous too. You can't do this to me, man.
You shouldn't be nervous.
I think you are more nervous than us.
Ah, okay, good. Kate, go ahead.
Okay, well, I mean, obviously, this was the aim. You wanted to get through to the playoffs at the very least. Does it feel, in some sense, still like a disappointment? Because I think coming into the Champions League, we would all have expected you guys to be up there in the top 8. How do you process finishing in 22nd place?
Yeah, we expected as well a better performance from ourselves and being higher on the table, but that's football, and we haven't performed well in the, let's say, group stages. Today we had the last chance to do it, and I think the second half we showed great character. We came back, and yeah, now we have a tougher draw than we expect, but that's football, and we can't wait to play these games.
Cover, you started the comeback with your goal. It was fantastic. The drive, the run, the awareness, everything was just brilliant.
Thank you.
Let's have a
Micah.
little look. I think you've got a TV screen there. Talk us through it.
We prepared a lot during these 2 days, and we knew that if there is space to drive the ball forward, we should do it. And yeah, I saw the space in front of me, went through, and then tried to score. And good that it went in, because it was in the beginning of the second half, so it gave us a great push to keep going. And yeah, in the end, we won, and that's the most important thing.
Josep, are you claiming the second goal?
Yes, it's his goal, of course.
I don't think so, but never mind, you know. Ooh, what a pass, huh? Lovely. I'm kidding, guys. To be honest, I don't mind about scoring, you know. All I want is just to win the games, and at the moment, the most important thing is that we are in the next round. Yeah.
You must be the best goal-scoring defender in Europe right now.
One of the best for sure.
Not the best, but maybe one of the. I'm kidding. At the moment, I've been scoring a lot of goals, and I don't know. I think this is something just inside of me, and I like to find myself in the opposite box and feeling comfortable as well. So why not?
Josko, do you want to take a second and just teach Jamie how to say your name? Because he's just totally butchered it.
That's not the first time. This is not the first time.
Correct pronunciation is?
Josko.
Well
done.
Josko, bravo, yeah.
Josko, it's been a difficult start to the season, in the first half of the season for Manchester City. You're still in the Champions League. Normally, every season, you're one of the favourites. Should we expect to see a much better Manchester City in the second half of the season?
Yeah, we've been struggling last couple of months, and it hasn't been that easy for us. But yeah, I can tell that we are coming back, and hopefully you're going to see a different City than we used to be.
Well, can you make sure you come back really strong on Sunday against Arsenal and do Liverpool a favour?
We will not do favours, but we need the 3 points for ourselves, so that's the most important for us.
Gvardiol, Cover, I mean, you know, we all know Gvardiol, I'm his favourite. But Cover, we got to ask you, who's your favourite on the show?
You are all great. I think as a team, you are great, a great individual.
No.
But like, if I have to choose one, obviously huge respect for Theiry what he did in his career, and all of you what you did. But if I have to choose one, it's Thierry Henry, of course.
Oh,
sorry, Micah.
There you are.
I know it's the usual answer. It's the usual answer.
We've run out of time.
Congrats, guys.
See you later.
Enjoy the evening.
Thank you very much.
done, guys.
Pleasure
Well
to see
done.
you.
Thank you.
Enjoy the night.
Bye bye.
What is it with you and names?
I've just had one of them nights.
Yoshko.
He said Josep also. Why?
Yes.
That's not Josep.
You just made it up.
No,
Croatian.
Just
Just
Josep.
make some names.
Steve, Josep. What was Tomori?
he was calling them by the surname.
I know, yeah, because I
He
thought.
was calling them Gvardiol.
Yeah, he said Guardiol, Kova, Coco.
Yeah, but what, yeah, that's what we call players. I don't know them by first name basis yet, do I?
Matteo,
We're not
Matteo.
that close.
Wouldn't it have been great to get what you were saying at half time?
Oh, it would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Why was you saying at half time?
No, don't go there. Let's not go there. Let's
Don't
not
do
go.
this to me.
Let's not go there.
Matt, well,
Let's
everyone
not go
know.
there.
Nicky, do not roll red.
Or purple, or green,
or blue,
orange.
anything. Don't roll it. Don't roll it. Woo!
Anyway,
Joseph.
sorry, remind me
Steve.
where we're going. There's been a lot going on. Oh, okay. Stuttgart and PSG. Should we talk about that game? I think we should, because PSG got a big win there. 4-1 was the final score. Peter Schmeichel was over there in
Hey,
Stuttgart in
Peter.
Germany. Let's go and join him. Peter Schmeichel, what do you make of it?
No, that was a fantastic performance by PSG. Obviously saw them 7 days ago, played okay in the first half, went 2-0 down to Man City after 5 minutes, and then 5 minutes after that, they played like champions. They played really well, scored 4 goals. Today, they opened up very early on, scored 2 early goals, and was in total control. Dembele obviously got a hat-trick today. Barcola was fantastic, but the 2 players, it was Neves and Vitinha in midfield. I mean, Vitinha went out a couple of weeks back and said that they have a better team now than they've had with all the stars. And having watched them in those last 2 games here, Kate, I can only agree with him. What a performance by PSG in those last 2 games.
Mm-hmm. Also, just want to ask you about the game against the game between Celtic and Aston Villa, because I'm sure you're watching that because your son obviously plays for Celtic in net. Celtic lost 3-2 to Aston Villa. They now will play. They'll be drawn against either Real Madrid or Bayern Munich. That's a tough draw that's coming up, Peter.
Yeah, I really am sorry. I have to correct you there. It's really bad, but they did lose 4-2.
4-2?
which
Oh,
is,
sorry, my bad.
Not great.
Sorry,
Peter,
Peter.
just let it go.
We
Let it
can,
go.
no, we can only apologise.
Oh,
Let it go.
That's the
I
Nico
kept an eye
effect.
on it, and
She didn't.
yeah, but you know, Real Madrid or Bayern Munich, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a Champions League. You got to play everybody, and
Thank you, that's
if
what I'm
anything,
saying.
you know, hopefully they can just do really, really well. So, can I just say, because I've got Vitinha standing here, and I'd really like to bring him in because he was
Bring him in.
absolutely
Go for it,
Go for it,
outstanding,
Peter.
absolutely outstanding today. And also in the game against Man City. And you came out a couple of weeks ago, said that you were a better team now than you were before. And obviously it created a lot of wrong headlines. I understand exactly where you're going with this. Is that what you went out and proved today and 7 days ago?
I think so. I really have to talk about the collective, the team in the sense of the word that we had today. I think we made the match easy. It wasn't an easy match at the beginning, but we made the match easy. Stuttgart, it's a very, very good team. If you saw the results, if you saw the standings in the league and everything, even in Champions League, the statistics we did a very good analysis of this match, and it wasn't an easy game, but I think we did a very, very good job. And we couldn't even score more because it was a really good match.
What was it like playing out there in that atmosphere? Because one thing you can say, Stuttgart didn't play so well today, but that crowd was amazing, and so was your travelling fans.
Yeah, our fans, it's always incredible at home. When we play out as well. But yeah, a very good environment as well. We like to play in this kind of stadiums. I think it's the magic of the Champions League to play games like this. Even more, it was a decisive match, and I think we did a great response.
I'm not sure if you're aware of it, but you are being drawn against either Monaco or Brest. So it's an all-French tie. Who do you want?
I don't have preference, but it's an interesting thing because I don't remember the last time that happened, two French teams to play against each other. So it will be different. It will be a very good hype in France as well. I don't have preference, but we will be ready.
Okay, I'm sure you will. Thank you very much. Thanks for talking to us. Cheers. I mean, that's Vitinha. He played absolutely fantastic. And in my the way I've seen him in the last 2 games, he's literally running this team. What a player he's turned out to be.
Yeah, Peter, just very quickly before we let you go, going back to Celtic against either Real Madrid or Bayern Munich, would you like us to send you to the home leg?
Both, please.
OK, let's make it happen. We'll make it happen. CBS can do it. Peter, we'll be back with you in a bit. Thank you very much. Let's talk about then that PSG game. Let's show you some of the goals because Dembele was on fire tonight.
Something I wanted to add is that let's remember that Dembele didn't start against City. Theiry didn't start against City. That team was way better balanced when those two are in a team. Having saying that, Ousmane, I mean, is like I said, you know, this one is a bit, as we all know, Barcola breaks the offside trap, gives in the goal. It's a tap in, but then. If this guy now starts to finish what he starts, you know, like I mean, we all know that he can finish with his, I mean, he can shoot, with his right and with his left. Now he can finish with both. Is just outstanding. I mean, the way he dribbles, we already know the position that he picks now, more often than not sometimes. Luis Enrique will use it as a 9. Look at how he finished this, like a proper 9. Like, you know.
Why can't he do this every week, Thierry?
Look, he's been doing it recently. He's been putting the ball in the back of the net recently, and like
but why is there a question mark always against his name?
No, it's not about what the potential. Potential is crazy. It's more, you know, when he was finishing, sometimes you bring past people, he's in front of the goalkeeper, he will miss. The cross won't be on point at times. But before that, it was always outstanding. Now, if he finishes, oh my gosh, well done.
Yeah, a reminder for everybody that PSG will now go ahead and play either Monaco or Brest in the playoff. So an all-French playoff that we're looking forward to in that one. We're going to go through a very quick... Hello again. OK, so we're going to start by wrapping up and kind of showing you the highlights from 2 of the games where we saw the winning team then move into the top 8. That was Lille, who banged 6 past Feyenoord, 6-1 the final score in that one. We'll also show you Aston Villa against Celtic. But let's start with Lille. What a performance that was for them. And we're going to pick up at the 4th goal, sorry.
It is. It's not an easy team to play against Lille, especially at their place. As we talked about, we saw the goal of Jonathan David there, finishing with his left foot. He will make it 4-1. You know, but to think that Lille finished in the top 8, I mean... Wow, seriously, you thought that Paris Saint-Germain was going to be there. Obviously, Jonathan David goes onto the bench to celebrate with his team, and I think that's another own goal from Trauner. Obviously, he's having... he had a nightmare, unfortunately for him. He does ever so well, first and foremost, to try to put his foot, to stop the ball goes back on him, and then he scores, obviously, in his own net. And then Cabela must have thought he must have scored the first one, because he goes and celebrates like he scored the first one. But that's 6-1. But I guess he did that celebration, I guess, guys, because, look, they're in the top 8. Look at him.
It's amazing, right?
Wow, it's nice to see, seriously. To have everybody going through for us in France is, you know, it's, I didn't expect it in all fairness, and especially Lille being in the top 8. I would have thought that maybe they might have squeezed into the playoff at the beginning of the competition, but to be in the top 8, wow, well done.
Crazy work. What about Aston Villa? They moved up 1 spot. They make it into the top 8, 4-2 against Celtic. Score on this one. We're going to look at Morgan Rogers' hat-trick. Micah.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, this player is so good. Whether it's running in behind, whether he's coasting in to get finishes, whether he's linking up with midfielders, he's just a wonderful talent. And he gets his first, and Jamie then gets his second.
He does. He's been a brilliant signing. We know they've got Monchi, master tactician in the transfer market, bought him from the Championship club at Middlesbrough, and he's been an absolute revelation.
Not 1, not 2, but then 3 hat-trick.
Yes.
Come on, he was playing Championship a couple of years ago.
Yeah, you think of the people who've got Champions League hat-tricks tonight. Martinez of Internazionale, Dembele of PSG, and Morgan Rogers of Aston Villa.
Good work from Watkins, though.
Yeah. Yes.
You've got to give him credit for that.
That's a great partnership, that too.
Man, we've got so much to get through this evening. Lille and Aston Villa took the places of AC Milan and Atalanta in the top 8. We'll show you how that happened after this short break. We'll be right back.
Don't forget table time, Kate.
Yes, table time, the best segment
I'll forget it.
of the show every time. What's your thing? Welcome back. Okay, so let's explain to you what happened with those couple of teams that then dropped out of the top 8 that had originally been in it. So AC Milan was one of those teams that came into the day in the top 8. They ended up ending up in 13th place in the table, so just outside the automatic progression to the round of 16. 2-1 was the score to Dinamo Zagreb against AC Milan. And despite that win, Zagreb actually end up in 25th, so they are out of the competition. Completely AC Milan in 13th into the playoffs. Thierry, let's go through this then. 1-0 here for Dinamo.
Yeah, raw mistake, as you can see. I don't know why they ended up going back to the keeper. But Baturina didn't care and put the ball in the back of the net. I mean, it was totally against the run of play. But hey, in the Champions League, that's what happened. You're not turning up on the day, you're going to get fined out.
Then who responds? Who responds?
Who was it, Micah?
Captain America.
That's right.
Yes.
Tell him.
Goals for days. I mean, the keeper could do better there. I mean, I don't know what he's doing. It doesn't matter. Shot on target. Lovely little swivel. Right in the corner. Turns up when needed. Jamie?
Yeah, and the winner from the left side attacking player, Caragher. Great finish into that far corner. That's Mignon in goal, and Cannavaro's happy.
Yes, Atalanta gave it a good run tonight against Barcelona, but they also miss out on the top 8. This was that made it 2-1, I think, for Barcelona. Araujo there.
Araujo, yeah, you can see that they worked on it, because to have a guy that tall to be on the second post and Koundé blocking. Yeah, that was a great finish. Once again, that line of Barcelona. I'm very sorry, but that line every single time. It's a bit, if it's not done well, you're going to get fined out, and they did. Once again, Pasalic scoring and making it 2-2.
All right, so here's another look at the table. Liverpool do end up finishing top of the table. Barcelona get that draw with Atalanta, so they can't take advantage of Liverpool losing their game against PSV. But second place for them. We know that Atalanta dropped out of that top 8. They end up in 9th. They have to go through the playoffs. AC Milan also dropping out of the top 8 and also now have to deal with the playoffs. They end up in 13th place there. Manchester City, of course, we know we had an eye on them all night long. They had come into the day in the 24th position or 25th position, just outside of the playoffs, hadn't they? But they end up 22nd. What does it mean for the playoffs? What will happen next for teams like Manchester City or other teams that make it through to the playoffs and don't get that automatic progression to the round of 16? Well, we'll show you. Here we go. Here's the bracket for the draw for these knockout playoffs. The draw is going to happen on Friday on our air live. You can watch it on Paramount Plus at 5 a.m. Eastern, I think that is. Obviously, the line that we're looking at particularly is the third line there, because we know that Manchester City will face either Real Madrid or Bayern Munich. What a knockout that is, just to make it to the round of 16. That's an incredible list of fixtures that we've got there. We've got the all-French one with PSG playing either Monaco or Brest, and just some other interesting ones. Juventus Milan is another potential one that we could see in those knockout ones. So some big fixtures coming up in this next round of play in the Champions League. All right, my friends, we are going to welcome in the Europa League crew in the next segment, because they are in town too. They're in London town. They're going to do a show from here tomorrow, so we'll bring them in and talk about Europa League and what's coming up in just a minute. Hello and welcome along, everyone. It is so good to have you with us. Here we are, Champions League meets Europa League. We're all one big CBS family. It's good to have everybody here in London. Are your crew any kinder to you than my crew are to me?
No.
No?
Have you met Nigel before?
Nigel,
throw me under the bus.
He's the worst one out of the crew.
Poppy, it's not my
Nico's
fault.
quite nice.
Listen,
and
Poppy's
Charlie's
upset
nice
because
too.
she missed the whole Galazzo show today because she was in hair and makeup for the entire time. She literally just walked out now.
And who was sat with me to know that?
Is it true though? So when Kate
didn't have
throws
any
the
hair to
Golasso
do.
show and mentions just Nico, you get a little bit paranoid.
That's an absolute lie.
It's an
absolute lie.
Are you that precious?
I'm not that
Wait, hold
precious.
up. Let's not
very
say I'm
self-aware.
lying. I'm not lying.
I never said that. I don't know where that came from.
Production.
I'm comfortable.
Came from production.
I'm not backing down. No, I'm not you.
I believe
I'm not
you,
backing
Kate.
down.
Charlie, tell the truth.
No.
You will.
No,
You were so eager to be here, and now you're being quiet.
Oh,
You're a
you're
little
so
sensitive.
eager to be here, now
Go
you're
ahead,
being
Charlie.
quiet.
Come on.
You're a little sensitive.
I'm not saying I'm a bit nervous,
Wow.
you know.
I've never me nervous. Come on. Never been.
Anywho, you guys very quickly Googling in the break. I'm sure you're very well prepared, of course,
Yeah.
Charlie, Nico, but you were having a quick Google to look and see what we got coming up on.
The table. Just
Oh, is that what we're looking
give
at?
me a break. I
All
was
right, okay,
doing,
so give me the big... I know you were. I'm
You have
joking.
an excuse.
Give me the big storylines, what we're looking
Basically,
at.
I'm looking at, obviously, we've been looking all season at Manchester United and Spurs, right? Manchester United is going to Steaua Bucharest tomorrow in Romania, obviously, and every other team under Manchester United has a pretty good chance of winning their game. I would say most teams under Manchester United has a shot at top 8.
Can you name a few of them?
Bodo Glimt.
Bodo
playing
Glimt,
at
Galatasaray, they all have a shot of making it to top 8.
Who Galatasaray playing?
Galatasaray are
Jimmy,
playing
Jimmy,
Ajax.
it's-
That's a big game.
Jimmy, what?
Asking the wrong person.
We got to cover. We're team.
That's what you're looking at. That's what you're looking at.
Exactly.
That's what you're looking at.
No, but I think Porto is the team that I think would shock everyone outside of the top 24, but they have a chance to win at Maccabi Tel Aviv, and if they do, then the top 24.
Even for the teams that don't necessarily need to win tomorrow, they're still pretty big, aren't they? Like Tottenham, everyone's interested to see what they do.
Not me.
And Ange, how they do ahead of the weekend.
Roma,
So,
Frankfurt, it's another
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
And Manchester United. Let's
Roma,
see
Frankfurt,
what
that's a
we
good
get
one.
from them tomorrow.
One of the
Who
first
knows?
games without Marmoush. Ekitike put the team on his back this weekend. They got
I'll probably say the big surprise package for me has been Lazio, how good Lazio have been, because no one expected them to be this good. It was supposed to be a rebuilding process and exceeding expectations, and they've looked like the most solid team in the competition.
Dropped a bit in the league, but not in the Europa yet.
Europa
right?
League, they do
In the
better
league,
in
they dropped
Europa.
a bit.
We came prepared, huh?
You're really
Look at
articulate
this,
now,
guys.
you know?
Hey,
You're really articulate.
Hold on a second.
You're really articulate. I'm giving you praise. Take the praise.
Really articulate. What do you think?
How far back does this relationship go? With
Goes
this,
way
Way
back.
back.
Way
Way
back.
back.
where are we talking?
Captain under 21.
Under 21.
He was your
21st,
captain.
It was
17.
horrible. We went on a night out and he was captain, giving it all the big one. Him and Anton Ferdinand. We went to a night out and he had a T-shirt with a C on it for captain.
what a t-shirt you got.
What an idiot.
Micah. I didn't have a T-shirt with a C on
I'm
it.
lying.
You're lying.
I'm a liar.
You're absolutely lying.
What we doing on TV?
Get some proof. Get some proof.
Be serious.
Get some proof.
Be serious.
He admitted it too before.
Look at how he's smiling.
Yeah, he admitted it before.
When do you ever see me in a T-shirt for
Paid
what?
at the end.
There you go. You see me in a T-shirt that often.
I actually paid at the end.
So you're the captain.
This guy's a great liar. This guy's an amazing liar.
Everyone's a liar but Nigel.
Is someone feeding you stuff in your ear right now?
No.
I'm just checking.
Listen, what is
Just
this
checking.
here?
Oh, I'm just
This is the
checking.
Meek Show, baby.
Now that you're a pro, Jamie, in the Golasso format, do you have any tips for anybody tomorrow? It's obviously a long evening for them, 18 games at once, you know.
No, tonight I must say, Nico was fantastic. I was surprised how many pieces of paper he had on the floor. He's been checking Google. What I'm saying is, we put a vote out to me about who should host the show.
Yeah, we did.
Nico,
What happened?
Have we got that?
Have we got that?
Did we put that out anywhere? No?
No.
No?
No, we don't need a vote. No,
But what I would
We
say
did
is,
put the vote out.
Kate doesn't have that many sheets of paper on the table. A lot of it is...
Kate's got it all up here.
Yeah.
I'm joking. No, Nico's a brain. Nico
does this every European week, and
It's
he
me.
crushes it. He crushes it. He has all the
we have a
smallest
cheerleader.
details.
Yeah, I hired him for today's show.
He does a brilliant job.
He's reading the
He was a bit annoyed today because he didn't get to drop his little stats and historical things that he
He
does.
did a couple of times.
I get it, yeah.
You left the little French ones for you.
Charles de Gaulle, Lille. They don't pay attention. Don't worry.
Was he,
After like 5 times we went to Lille, I had to change it up a little bit.
I know.
In Europa League, I get really nerdy with it.
He wasn't as proactive with your love for your Argentinian players tonight, though. You
There
went
was
kind
only
of
one
quiet.
Argentine hat trick today.
Oh, okay. Just
Yeah.
checking.
Sorry.
Okay, 2 p.m. Eastern if you want to catch the gang tomorrow in the Europa League, and of course you do. Yes, you do want to catch them. Make sure you tune into that. We have got one final part. You all know what's coming up in the final part. It's how we end the show. Table time, a legendary version of table time is next.
The jeans.
Here they are, the stars of the show, Micah and Jamie. Everybody. Woo! Yes! Oh, God. Why does he look like that? However, great to see you. Both look fantastic. There have been some complaints that from some corners, the dancing hasn't been quite up to scratch. So we're also going to...
Will you show us how it's done?
No, we've roped in a professional to show you how it's done.
Oh, professional?
Yes.
Let's go!
Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome in the studio, Nadir!
Nadir!
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Hey, Micah.
Hey, what up, man?
You all right? Yeah. Nice to be here. Let's do it.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, like, I mean, you guys are incredible football players.
Oh, yeah?
But you're also really good dancers. I've seen that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I would suggest we vibe together.
Yeah, man.
Do a dance cipher together, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I would suggest, Micah, you start.
Okay.
Then you come in, Jamie.
Okay.
And after that, I join.
Are you not going to show me what to do? Or,
No,
I've got a slip.
You go first, we copy you.
Okay.
Let's
Let's
go.
do a basic Indian step. It's called the Indian step, the
Okay.
basic breaking step, all right? Okay, so we have a jump and then we cross the right in front of the left. Very good. We
Yes.
come back to the middle and go to the front. Yeah,
you
yeah,
keep dancing, but I'm going to do a table because what an end, way to end table time. You keep showing me.
Okay.
Liverpool at the top, Barcelona still second.
Yeah.
Arsenal,
Cross.
Inter, Atletico Madrid were also in the
Cross.
top 8.
Jump.
And
Cross. Yeah.
what happened was
Jump.
Aston Villa,
Cross.
there or thereabouts,
Backwards.
but both moved
Yeah.
into the top
Okay.
8.
We have some
But falling out
variation
the top
as well.
8 was
Nice. Cool.
Atalanta,
Yes.
unfortunately, because
Backwards.
they drew 2-2 away.
Very
But
good.
AC Milan also
Nice.
dropped out,
Yeah.
now
Nice.
ends up in 13.
Okay, and forward again.
Are we
And
going forward again?
when you think about this
Forward.
area now, look at the teams, look at
Not
the
bad,
names.
not bad.
Real Madrid,
know
Bayern
it's
Munich,
difficult.
AC Milan, PSG, Manchester City. These are all in the
Oh, forget that. Let's get to the
Side
next
step. Game to go.
Side
And look at the top. What about the bottom? Who avoided elimination?
Maxi, it doesn't matter. Forget the table time. Let's go.
Okay, let's
Move,
go.
baby. Let's do this.
Let's go.
PSG just needs a draw.
Okay.
Just
go.
dance,
Okay,
come on,
let's
go.
go. Okay.
Just dance.
Okay,
Just
give me
go
some
for
space,
it,
okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I need some more space, guys.
You need more
Okay.
space.
Let's do it.
Yes. Let's go.
So these are the teams who will eliminate. Whoa! Jesus! Whoa! Whoa! Gee,
I can do that.
oh wow!
I can do that.
And he's got eliminated.
Let's go.
But the
Nice.
big thing. Whoa!
Let's go.
Nice one. That's fine.
What are we doing?
Let's go,
We're
Chip.
dancing.
Body popping.
Yes, go on.
What's
go,
the bit on the
Jamie.
floor? Show me the bit on the floor.
Yeah.
How do you do? How do you start it?
So you just go down, right hand in front of the left foot, and then you place the left hand on. Yeah.
Right
It's all
hand in-
spider. Yeah, not bad. That's really good. Cool. And you can end in a baby freeze.
Come on, you show
Yeah.
me.
So you have the left foot in the front. You go down.
Yeah.
Right elbow to the left knee, left elbow to the hips.
Yeah.
And then you slowly go on your hands.
Oh, no.
And on your head. You want to train my
basic moves. Do the basic moves with Jamie.
Okay. Let's do basic move. Okay.
Liverpool finished
Jump
top.
up. And then cross. Jump and cross.
You know what?
Jump
You've actually ruined
and
table
cross.
time here. Come on, what else have you got?
Okay.
Come on,
Jump.
fast energy. We need energy. Come
Okay,
on,
let's go.
And enough of the top. What about the bottom? Who avoided the limit? I'm sure I've said that. PSG needs a draw and stuck up, but they won 4-1. We saw them. Whoa! Jesus!
Wow.
Whoa!
That is amazing.
Oh my God!
Hello.
Here, the big question: would Manchester City go big or go home?
Go big.
They go big.
course they
So
do.
there you have it. The top 8 straight through to the round of 16. The next 16 go to the 2-leg playoffs in February. Join them. But for the bottom dozen, it's good night Vienna. And that's it for Table Time, the best shot on the show. Maybe not this week, every time.